What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live Reezy Resells broadcast. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Amazon fee changes for media sellers. And if you guys have any questions, please go ahead and drop a comment in the box, and then I can answer that for you. Real quick, how's the stream going, guys? We're doing good? And I'm adjusting the audio here real quick. What's up, Romulix? What's up, Ryder Reeves? All right, cool. Had to turn down the volume on the YouTube so that I could watch the chat. Apparently it's still on a little bit. Let's get it all the way down. All right, cool. So guys, basically, I don't know if you're aware of it. You should have got an email. But what happened is Amazon made some changes to fees, and those are going to affect us a little bit. They're only for media sellers, also known as BMVD. Let me see. Romulix says I'm out of the frame. Hold up. I'm not sure if the streaming window is the same as the YouTube window. Anyways, I think that's better. Anyways, so Amazon, there's a bunch of fees when you sell on Amazon. You guys all know this, but the one fee that's been the same for a very long time is the variable commission fee. This is $1.35 per order, and this is for merchant fulfilled sellers and for FBA sellers. You've never, it's always been there as long as I can remember. And just the other day, they announced a new change where the new fee is going to be $1.80 per unit sold instead of $1.35. This makes it 45-cent increase per item sale. So basically what this means is if you have a lot of items that are selling and only paying you out $1, those are basically only going to be paying you out 50 cents now. And it's not great. A lot of people are being pretty frantic about it, and it's not the end of the world. You just have to adjust. I've been selling on Amazon for over 10 years, and the fees have always changed and got more and more incrementally harder to deal with over time. And I don't believe that Amazon is out to get us or do anything sinister. I just believe that they're correcting and adjusting as they move on, like any business would. What's up, One Bad Goat? How you doing? What's up, Gerson Estrada, David Hill, Charlie Angel? Anyways, yeah, so back in the day, we used to be able to sell a book for $4 10 years ago, FBA, and make $1.35. Up until, well, still now, we have to sell that same book for $6 to make $1.35. So that's just an idea of how the per sale fees have increased over time. And so fortunately, they're giving us some time to get ready for this. The new fee increase is not going to change until March 1st of 2017. They actually decided that they're going to call it the closing fee now instead of calling it a variable commission fee. And really, that's only the main change that affects us. There's a couple other things that are going to allow us to get the buy box for new books, which is pretty cool because we've never been able to do that before. We don't sell a ton of new books, but we do sell some new books. So I'm definitely hyped to see some faster sales and turnover on our new items compared to what we're doing now. And they're also allowing you to do free shipping on BMVD items, which that's not really a big deal for us because we're 100% FBA. So everything's already free shipping for our FBA customers anyways. The other thing is that they're going to allow you to control your own shipping price. They're going to allow you to stipulate the shipping price. Rakin's live right now, apparently. When is Rakin not live? Go over to Rakin's thing and tell him I said what's up. Can't be everywhere. Anyway, so besides that and letting us put free shipping for BMVD items or letting us adjust our own shipping price. Basically, it's just that 45-cent increase per sale. And so how do we deal with this? one way you can deal with this is build it into your price. So sometime between now and March 1st, I have to educate all my sourcers and change them to buy items that are worth at least 45 cents more, because our price floor just came up as far as what we're sourcing for and how we're pricing our items. But that's pretty much it. The way I look at it is I think Amazon is just trying to weed out a ton of junk being sent in from people that just sits there forever and ever and ever, which used to not be a problem, but now is a problem because there's so many new sellers. And so the way that we're going to deal with that is just buy items that are worth a little bit more, you know? So maybe it is the end of the lower margin, long tail stuff, and maybe that's how they're trying to transition us to. But we're not going to cry. We're just going to adapt, you know? We're Bebe's kids. We don't die. We multiply. You feel me? One more thing that I forgot to say was that this change is also kind of minor to FBA sellers, but the 15% referral commission that they jack you, whatever. Thank you for providing me an opportunity to sell, Amazon. I'm still going to say you jack me. The 15% commission that they jack you for per sale was previously just for the item sale price. Now they are making it cover the entire price, item price plus shipping, and I think even including gift wrapping if the customer paid for gift wrapping. So again, that's not a huge thing for FBA sellers because we're selling FBA, so that doesn't really affect us so much. And the new buy box is my boy Yasim Asa over here, still in high school, following our advice, killing it. He's talking about new buy box for the textbooks. Going to be huge, guys. So don't know if you guys do Eflip or not, but I do a lot of E-flipping, buying books on Amazon to sell back on Amazon. And this is going to be huge for the new books. It's just, if you sell retail arbitrage, you know how fast things can fly off the shelf when you have the buy box on a very competitive item. I'm talking like, you know, you sell 25 of an item in a day, or you sell 3 cases of toys while you're still in line at Toys R Us checking out. It's amazing. So anyways, I'm pretty hyped on that. But that's the gist of it, guys. It's going to keep happening. I don't see the fees dropping anytime soon. Amazon's going to keep raising the fees and keep changing things, and it's going to get harder and harder to make money. The strong will adapt. The weak will drop off. I even saw someone saying, you know, they were getting super Chicken Little about it and freaking out. And they're like, well, the price is, if you build that into the price and you keep building it into the price, at some point the customers aren't going to be happy and Amazon's going to lose its customers. And I just had to raise my eyebrow, because do you really think Amazon's ever going to let themselves lose their customers with the snowball they got going, how long it's took to build up? So I don't think they're going to be the big dog forever. Someone else or a couple other places will probably step in the future, and we'll have some more options. But for now, Amazon is king ding-a-ling, and I don't see them letting any customers stop buying stuff on there. If anything, I see them getting more customers on Amazon, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Nice. Mother's Mustache. I love your guys' usernames, by the way. Said he just bought 2 KDCs from my link. Thanks, bro. About to 5x your scanning game. Since you got 2, it's 10x. Shout out to Grant Cardone. Romulux says, Reezy, I just schooled a few new booksellers in Rakin's channel based on a lot of your info. Hopefully some of them will join us over here. Sweet. Thanks, man. So I pretty much delivered the information that I wanted to deliver to you guys. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the box, and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's see. So the buy box for new books, it says it's supposed to happen in the first quarter of 2017. So I'm assuming that's going to be before the March 1st deadline for the other fee changes. Yeah, they are, man. What are they going to do? Who else? Like, seriously, can you name anything, any business, any service that has as much of a stranglehold as Amazon does on anything? Like, what are you going to say, Coca-Cola or something? FBA scan for beginners. I definitely do recommend it for anybody that wants to make money selling books or media items and retail arbitrage. But if you're like a straight up like beginner and you just started, you probably want to get your feet wet and figure the game out before you start investing in services and subscriptions, because they can stack up. So I do recommend complete newbies to use the Amazon seller app. All you need to do is be an Amazon seller and you can use it. And also Scan Power Mobile. That's a Chris Green product. Chris is a great dude, and that is a free product. Both of those are free, and you should be able to get your feet in the game and understand how everything works from that and even start making money. And then once your time becomes more of an issue, you can upgrade once you profited a little bit, you know, bootstrap it, and then start speeding things up. Please pray for my mom. She has cancer. Definitely pray for your mom. Shout out to your mom. What's the bare minimum to start on FBA? Well, you're going to need some books, and you're going to need to mail them to Amazon FBA. The thing is, guys, is that to sell FBA, you have to be a pro merchant on Amazon, and to be a pro merchant, that costs $40 a month. So I don't recommend people who don't have a wad of cash to throw into FBA to start off right into FBA. I recommend them to do merchant fulfilled until they breach the point where they are doing 40+ orders a month. After that, you're in the green, because there's a $1 per sale fee that Amazon tacks on if you're not a pro merchant. So as soon as you are a pro merchant, you're actually saving $1 for every sale over 40. And then from there, you can scale as you need to. Seller app for image recognition. Yeah, FBA Scan has that, as does Scan Power Mobile. One thing Scan Power Mobile has that no other apps have is it has the straight keep a graph, the sales rank graph on the scan results, which is freaking amazing. Chris, if you're watching this, that was an amazing thing to do. Let's see. FBA, mostly new items or used is cool too. We sell 90% used books on FBA, so definitely cool to sell used stuff also. Got a free account, haven't sent anything in yet, says Ivan. You might want to get on that, bro, because I don't know if you heard yet, but they put a moratorium on new FBA accounts, so you're unable to send in a new Amazon FBA shipment until I think it's December 15th, or it might even be January of next year. But if you would have just sent one item in, you would still be able to send in stuff. So some people procrastinated and waited. They were building up inventory to send in, never sent it in, went to send it in, and now they can't, and it's pretty bummy because they're going to miss the Q4 party. Get the comb tack, man. I originally liked the Opticon more, but I have grown to like the comb tack a lot because of the function it has where you press the button and it scans for like 3 seconds. So I have adapted the way I scan. On the Opticon, it only scans while you're holding the button down. But on the comb tack, if you press it and release it, it will still scan for a few seconds until it hits the barcode. So it's less stress on your thumb. It's all right, man. You make mistakes, you learn. That's what Miss Frizzle says. Make mistakes, get messy, take chances. It's a tip from Luna. If you're getting the book for $1.50, what price FBA would you look for, assuming average rank is under 1 million? Getting the book for $1.50, what price FBA would you look for, assuming average rank was under 1 million? Well, how much under 1 million? Is it 999,000, or, you know, that's a broad. Under 1 million is very broad. Real quick, guys, there's 69 people watching and there's only 10 thumbs up. So please go down there and attack that thumbs up button brutally. We just get those things going right there. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please just press that red button. I promise to deliver high quality, profitable content for you forever. Let's see, one bad goat. Can I just call you OBG? OBG, been selling merchant fulfilled for 4 years now. Does that have any effect on switching to FBA as far as approval for certain items? I do not think so. But this fee does affect merchant fulfilled sellers as well. So your variable fee, 45 cents went up, G. Ole Volkol, how many hours per day do you work? It depends if I have Luna with me or not, but sometimes I'll work like 12 or 14 hours. Depends if I'm driving, sourcing, if I'm counting the driving time. Sometimes I don't work at all in a day. I might do 2 hours of customer service or whatever. And by work, I'm not talking about like the whole Reezy Resells, social media stuff. But obviously right now I'm not working, but after this is done, I'm going to go sticker a 900-pound shipment. Yes, you can actually have FBA items sent to eBay. It's called multi-channel fulfillment. So you have it at FBA, and when it sells on Amazon, you create a multi-channel fulfillment order and mail it to your eBay customer. Keep track of inventory and sales. I use Caleb Roth's accounting and tracking spreadsheet. That's going to be down here in the comments section. You can click on that. That's an awesome thing. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know nothing, and that's going to give you some amazing insight. So go down there, click on it, check it out. If you like it, go ahead and swoop it up. I think it's $120 one-time fee, which is great because I thoroughly hate recurring subscription fees. Let's see, I got to go up in the comments a little bit. What books do you have in your inventory? Well, I had about 45,000 before I recently culled some more, so it's like 35,000 or so. Should I stock up an inventory before December 19th? Yeah, definitely. Should always stock up on inventory. K Pastor says, smash that like button. I'm going to assume that's Luke Pastor. Do we got some UK peeps in here? Christy Kirkland, thanks for doing this. Yeah, no worries, Christy. Let's see, Charlie's Angel. I got about 200 books for free that a store owner gave away. Most are ranked 1 to 2 million. Should I sell them on eBay as lots? 1 to 2 million rank is not the danger zone or anything, guys. Like a lot of really high priced books, they're just not textbooks. They're not commodity books. They're going to have higher ranks, but just make sure that if it has a higher rank, make sure it has solid merchant fulfilled price and that the subject matter is on point. You know, if it says 300 bucks and it's a cat calendar from 2006, that's not worth shit. Throw it away. But if it's cardiovascular systems of prenatal felines or whatever, then maybe you should look into that. And if it's only $1, and even if there's no camel data, maybe you should buy it. Just, you got to roll the dice at the cheap casino. You should look into those as serious Amazon FBA candidates. Nice. Yeah, you got to keep your feedback up, OBG. How do you scan automatically with the FBA app? I don't know what you mean. Oh, you just got to scan really fast. You just got to do it. Usually I put my scanner Velcro to the back of my phone or set my phone down and just real fast. Database mode, guys. The results get returned in like 1/5 of a second versus waiting 1 to 5 seconds for your cell signal to come back on live. That's the key to database mode. It's not just that you can scan where you don't have signal. It's that the results come back 5 times faster. You almost can't move your eyes from the barcode to the scanner fast enough to see the data change, I swear to you. Oh, it's Katie, Luke's wife. What's up, Katie? Luna's going to own her own coffee shop someday, man. I don't know what she's going to do, anything. I'm very excited to find the thing that will be able to contain her energy because she is wild. What's up, Ian Goldie? Hey, man. Christy, I've been using the Bookscatter app for the first time, and nothing seems to be worth anything unless it's good enough for FBA, and then at that time, I just send it into Amazon. Does that seem right? That does seem right, Christy. It's pretty much exactly how it goes, but there are those items that are not worth money for selling on Amazon, but are in demand by some of these bookstores because they have classes that order books from them or stuff like that. They have local demand. So sometimes you'll have like a Dover book, which you can't sell for crap on Amazon, and they'll give you a Powell's Books will give you $1.50 for it. So that's just an example. Oh, Rick Jacobs is the one that got the "All Your Book Are Belong to Us" shirt. Yes, man. I saw that come through and I was wondering who bought it. Please, can you take a picture with yourself wearing it and put it on Instagram and tag me at Reezy Resells or post it up in the Facebook group? I would really appreciate that. Thanks for the love, bro. I didn't even get one myself yet. I got to do it though. Is the storage fees really going to affect you? Storage fees, this is the variable commission fee increase of 45 cents. So it really is 45 cents is, you know, if our average sale is around $12 and that pays out around $7, then, you know, 45 cents is a significant percentage of $7 if you really want to look at it like percentage wise. I mean, I have to go back on my phone to do another scan. With FBA scan, it just scan and you get information. Can you try and clarify yourself, Ivan? I'm not certain what app you're using or what you mean. Is no good for buyback. Do you use Eflip often? Every day, pretty much almost every day. If I'm not using Eflip every day, I have some of my partners using it, and I've been buying books almost every single day, probably for 2 weeks straight. I've been on a streak, but definitely use it at least a few times a week and as much as possible. Right now just happens to be the best time to buy because it's the lull period in between the 2 semesters starting. I've bid on probably 10 books lately that had no keep a camel data and no rank, but had MF offers at like 50 plus and either no FBA or 80 plus FBA. Send them in or MF them. It just depends, Romulux. If you are scared and you don't want to go to church, then just put them on the shelf in your room or your garage or office or whatever, and send them off when they sell, or send them in. The thing is, I have a feeling what's going to happen is you're going to put them on the shelf, you're going to wait, 1 or 2 is going to sell, and then you're going to go, damn, I'll send them into FBA. You're going to send them into FBA, and then the rest are going to sell pretty quickly, and you're going to go, shoot, I should have just sent them all in to begin with. But then again, if you can't afford to lose the money that it's going to cost to send them to FBA, store them, and the cost you spent on them, you know, I wouldn't do it because nothing's for sure in business, and don't ever make investments that you aren't prepared to lose instantly. Shipping supplies, man, let's see. I buy in bulk, so I get some tape from Royal Mailers, and a lot of other stuff I get for free from UPS. Get some free supplies from the USPS also, and do some tricky stuff with those. The Dymo 450, we use those for printing single FBA labels for listing with Inventory Lab. Applications uses the Excel for printing 4x6 labels, which are great because instead of printing your UPS inbound labels on paper or whatever and taping them, you can print them on 4x6 labels and peel them and stick them. And we have Zebra printers, but the Dymo printers are far superior to Zebra printers as far as ease of use, driver setup, blah, blah, blah. Eflip over Zen. So I like Eflip. I just like the layout of Eflip, and I don't really like the marketing and the whole vibe behind Zen. So the Peter Valley dude, he never disclosed that. And also all the links in Zen Arbitrage are referral links where he's making commission when you click on them. And he also never disclosed that. Another thing that's pretty sneaky about Zen Arbitrage is they market themselves as having the largest database, searchable Amazon database, which is true. Their database is larger than Eflip's, but the reason it's larger is because it has a bunch of crap data, a bunch of dead weight. And Eflip removed all that dead weight for your benefit because it's just taking up space and your time. And Zen Arbitrage knows this, but yet they're touting that as a marketing point, which is super shady. And Zen Arbitrage has even done things like pay YouTubers to make false claims about Eflip and slam them, for lack of a better word that I can think of. And I'm friends with Caleb, the creator of Eflip, and his brother's a programmer, and he takes my advice for. So I really just feel much more comfortable, and I like the interface more and stuff. So all those things combined together, I'm rolling with Eflip. Mr. Kofi Haynes, appreciate your channel. I appreciate your attention and your comment and being here right now. Thank you very much. Storage is 5,000. Keep getting a message running out of room. How did you get so much storage? So Just keep sending books in and keep asking them all the time. If you run into a wall that's getting hard to pass, hold back inventory, hold back your very best ranked, fastest selling inventory, hold it back and make a giant shipment and send a ton in all at once. And then that will sell rapidly, and that can help propel your sell-through rate. And make sure you request to get bumped up right when that happens. Thoughts on TA for books? I haven't used tactical arbitrage yet. I don't have enough time in the day, but I'm waiting for one of you guys to figure it out for me and come back and school me. You may have not paired it to your phone properly. Search Dean J. Rowe on YouTube to make sure you're pairing it correctly. Yeah, if you bought your scanner from Dean, it should come with pairing instructions. And if you follow those exactly to the T, it will work perfectly. Oftentimes the fix for people that can't figure out how to connect it is to factory reset it inside the menu of the scanner and then start over again with the directions for how to connect it. The first reason that I didn't like Zen Arbitrage, I don't remember. I went through a bunch of them. But basically, they're just shady business. I'm not down with shady business, so nothing I like to associate myself with, guys. Like, you guys wouldn't believe how many times people ask me to promote products or I can make money telling you guys about this or that. And sometimes it seems like it's a good product, but I'm not going to promote it to you guys or tell you about it because I don't use it, and I it's not proven, so why the hell would I do that to you guys? Lowered your minimum price and sold through? Yeah. Just keep selling and keep asking. And if you hit the wall, do the hold and burst like I said. And they'll move it up. Eventually, ask through chat too. Always ask through chat. That's a little pro tip, guys. If there's anything you want done with seller support, ask through chat. And when it doesn't go your way, close the chat and open another chat and do it again. Trust me. You will get what you need. Just don't go on the phone. That'll waste your whole day and you'll never get anything done with them. And email takes for freaking ever. So I only do those for like low priority stuff. $43 likes. Smash that like button, guys. Let's see. This is why I like your channel. You're an honest guy and helpful. Yeah, I try to be, man. Honestly, I'm honestly whatever. So I'm like a small guy. I'm only 5'3", like 125, 130 max. And growing up, I got ripped off a lot and beat up and all kinds of stuff. And so I just swore to myself that I would never do bad business ever with anyone or anything. I don't care if I hate you, I'm going to make it right no matter what. Like, it's just not how to do good business. Storage limit, 5.67 million. Exactly, Bill. That's what my stuff is at. Mine is at, I think, 127 million, something like that. Anyways, if you guys got any more comments, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm about to wrap this one up and go down to my garage and get this 900 book shipment ready to go. 2 pallets in 1 week. That's how you do it. First time watcher, Malaya Hunter. Hi, Malaya. How you doing? Smash that like button. It looks like a thumbs up, but it's really a like button. And yeah, guys, thanks for joining me. And yeah, watch out for raccoons. If you're working in your garage late at night, you're going to have to close the door so the raccoons don't come in and try to help you work on your shipment. Yeah, Jamie, let me know about TA for books, definitely. All right, guys, nice chatting with you. I'm going to go get to work. Don't tell Scotty I was on YouTube live, all right? Peace.